it's Shawna, and thanks for joining me for cooking today. I don't know about you, but if I could eat cookies for breakfast every day, I totally would. So today we're going to be learning how to make apple cinnamon breakfast cookies. A list of materials and ingredients will pop up on your screen in a minute. Be sure to gather everything you need, wash your hands, and I'll see you back here so we can get started. We are going to start by taking our red apple and peeling and chopping it. So if you need support using a peeler or a knife, please go and get someone now. We're going to start by taking our peeler and getting the outer skin of the apple off. When you're done peeling your apple, we're going to take our knife and slice off part of our apple, and then we are going to chop our apple into very small chunks. So you're going to want chunks about this big, so no bigger than your index fingernail. And then when they're chopped, you're going to put them in your 3/4 cup measuring cup, because that is the amount we need for this recipe. So you're going to continue this step until your measuring cup is full. When your apples are all chopped up, you're going to set them off to the side, and we'll come back to those in a few minutes. For this next step, you're going to need one of your medium mixing bowls and your whisk, as well as all of your dry ingredients. So we're going to start by adding our oats, and then our flour, and then all of our seasonings. So we've got our salt, our nutmeg, cinnamon, and of course baking powder. When all of your ingredients are in your bowl, you're going to take your whisk and just mix them around gently so that they're all incorporated together. When your dry ingredients are all mixed together, you're going to set them off to the side, and we're going to work with our wet ingredients. So we're first going to start by putting our melted butter into our second mixing bowl. Then we'll add our egg and our vanilla. You're then going to take your whisk and mix these ingredients together. And when they're nice and mixed, you are going to add milk and your maple syrup. And then again, you are going to whisk all of these ingredients together. Now that our dry and our wet ingredients are all mixed together, it's time to combine the two. So you're going to grab your mixing bowl full of dry ingredients and ever so slightly add a little bit of them to your wet ingredients with a spoon, and then mix those together. When you find that they are well mixed, you can add more of your dry ingredients. and it should form a dough. You want to be sure to not overmix your dough, just until all of the ingredients are incorporated with each other. From here, you are going to grab your apple chunks from earlier and add them to your dough and gently mix those in as well. When your apple chunks are mixed in with your dough, you are going to cover it and put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. When your cookie dough's had time to chill, you're going to start preparing it on your parchment lined baking sheet. So like you can see I have here, I'm going to take a scoop of the dough, place it on the tray. You'll notice it's kind of crumbly, and that's okay. You're going to kind of stick them together, and if you can, flatten them out a little bit with your spoon and your finger. And you should be able to get approximately 8 cookies onto a tray. When you've got your cookies all lined up on your baking sheet, you're going to put them in the oven for between 9 and 11 minutes, or until you've noticed they've turned a nice golden brown. When your cookies come out of the oven, leave them on their baking tray for 10 minutes before moving them onto a cooling rack. Enjoy your breakfast cookies, Autism Ontario. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you again soon.